Ilatorious, Victorialus.
Hey guys, this is Crap Hunter, and welcome back to Rome. In the last episode, we fought off yet another army from yet another Gaulish tribe. Oh, gee, I wonder if they're ever going to try anything new. Yes, we fought off a Gaulic army here, and annihilated another Gaulic army. We annihilated what was left of it in the last turn by the bridge in an epic conclusion. And now the Gauls are trying to attack both of my Segesta settlement and my Patavium. I'm going to try and pronounce it properly this time. So, the first battle, which we will be very quick. Splah! Yeah, that's right. You bugger off in that fashion. Now, how big is this army? It's only got 3 units versus that much, but one of the more important battles, and I will attack him in the next bit, but let's completely annihilate this dude, shall we? Zah. So we are outnumbered by him, by our opponent, but he's only got one unit of ranged infantry. This is Marcus Julius's army, and if I fail, this guy's screwed, but let's face it, he's not really going to help. Marcus Julius, not the greatest of dudes, but you know, how big is my dude? I can't remember. I kind of can't remember the army size. That's embarrassing. Well, anyway, I have enough men to be able to launch an effective attack. So this guy will now have this, and we shall charge. Very historically accurate Roman urban cohorts, but whatever. I actually don't know too much about the historical side to Rome. I love Roman legions, and I love the urban cohorts simply because of that lovely little tuft on the top of their helmets. Apart from that, whatever.
Victory is near at hand. If all do their duty as Romans, victory will be ours. Bend your backs to your tasks, and all will be well. Today we go into battle against the Gauls, warriors both worthy and brave in equal measure.
Right. Interesting. So, the Velitae will be first, and the Velitae... Now, I'll be honest with you, I wasn't too fond of javelins. I was when I was younger, and when I say younger, I mean quite young, I used to think the only effective unit for range was archers. I thought archers all the way, never look back. Even, you know, and I have no idea what I was on about, because clearly it's not the case. And it was only like having played the game and completed it did I hear the quote from one of the Roman commander, the Roman command advisor, saying, "Javelins are very handy, by the way, against elephants. Thought you might want to know that." Having lost God knows how many to elephants, and I'm like, right, so now I got to have Velitae.
Gods be praised! The reinforcements are here. Send them to fight. Dishearten the enemy.
Nope, they're probably not going to do that. What I want them to do. So we're going to have these guys, and I'm going to keep this guy on guard. Now, technically we hold an advantage because our men have higher quality weapons. Well, our men are higher quality than their men. However, they have the advantage of experience and numbers. So it's kind of equal. Because, let's face it, you can have the most experienced... You could kind of look at it from both angles. First of all, you could say... you could say, oh, you know, look at this. This is, and there's the little town over there. So these guys are going to come running, which is not really what I would have recommended, but whatever. No, they're running. They're running. Triarii... General Cav, what was left of my Barbarian Cav, more Hastati. Should really be paying attention to my side. There you can see the prominent weakness, so I'm going to move my Hastati up. None of us hold the hill advantage, which is kind of pleasant. I'm going to keep my precipice out of this as much as possible. You guys, however... Now, this is the first time my general has been in combat, so fingers crossed I can give him something really kind of nice to be proud of. It would appear that the left flank has higher grass next to them, whereas the right flank, for some reason, ain't so fortunate, but... Right. Now we've got to try and do some flinging. I wish I had my slingers. I need to equip this guy with a couple of slingers, or archers, depending on how it goes. To be honest, I think I'm somewhat... I think, no, we're equal, aren't we, in ranged? Yes, he only has one, I have two. So we're equal. Because we don't have anything better. If I had slingers, then I'd have the advantage, but... Oh, come on! I know it's kind of a distance, but come on. Please be in range. How far away do you need to be? I'm practically... Right, okay, I got reinforcements though, so they might cause some problems. There's their skirmishers. Right, I should be in range. And they're attacking. They're like, hurry, 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 hurry. Come on. Come on, turn around if you want. Or you're going to do it. You're going to do it, aren't you? They're going to do it, or they're not? Now! Have some souvenirs. Yours truly, the Roman army. A good burst. Wait for them, wait for them, wait for them, wait for them. And hopefully get a burst out. I don't think we'll get lucky. They got the rest of the Romans to... Ah ha ha! Ha 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 ha! That's so funny. And then they're all like, oh, blah 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 blah. Oh! That is absolutely fantastic. Well done. Did you see a couple of those guys? Literally, one guy was charging and a Pelham hit him, and he was like, pwaffed right on his back. That was fantastic. And look at that. Right, yeah. So now we've completely routed their skirmisher band. Well done, Gauls. You've really done it this time. Right, let's commit to the battle now. Let's start nagging their lines a bit more. Let's not get too cocky, but at the same time, let's just let them know how much of a mistake they've just made. Especially now that we got some reinforcements coming in, and I reckon he's probably going to push the advantage a little bit too far. So we need to be careful. I'm going to keep my precipices behind the lines though, because they're too high quality, and they will serve. This army needs to be as good as it can be for when we go to take out Medulonium. Though I will be arming these guys with more precipice just in case. We're going to have like 1 battalion's worth of precipice and 1 battalion's worth of Hastati. So this guy's just going to march onto the front. He's tired though, so unfortunately he's going to needlessly sacrifice. Right, they're going to go for it. Withdraw. Okay. Here they come. Oh, shit. They're going to get their asses handed to if they're not careful. All that Pelham. Right, it's time to commit to the fight. We're going to have to commit now. Try and get that. Keep my dude there. How many dudes does he have? 121. He hasn't got high quality, but he has got a decent sized army. Hoplites, yeah. Okay, we've already broken through one of their lines. Fleeing like you've never flung before. Anyone on my left side? Okay, you guys. We're actually breaking them quite well. This is becoming quite an effective route. I'm gonna go for it. The flank is quite weak, and it's not looking too good for Rome. Oh, Gaul. Yeah, the Romans are suffering so badly now. Here they come, here they come, here they come. And barbarian mercenaries. We are being surrounded by them, but just snap them in half. Okay, the enemy are starting to withdraw. Oh shit, they are coming. Okay, guys, get on the front. Anyone on that side? No. Lost about 10 dudes. Get out of the fight before you die. You're not getting away though. It's a shame so many of these buggers are getting away. I'd happily... Right, the enemy...
Gods have filled the heart of the enemy general with fear. Now he flees the field like a coward.
Pursue them buggers. Whoever's here. Right, you guys. Chase. Give chase. Is there still someone fighting? Or is that it? I can't remember now whether I actually won the battle or whether they are... No, they are just generally retreating, but it's because they're so cowardly. Yeah, they're just pulling back now. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, Marcus.
Enemies show their true virtue. They are not soldiers, only frightened rabbits running from our men.
Hold your fire. Hold your fire. Right, so unfortunately a vast majority of the enemy army did escape from that fight. So it's not the destruction I'm totally happy with, but at the same time we did our job, and we did a necessary job. Unfortunately, we just needed a bit more cavalry, and I reckon we'll get there. Not that bit more. I'm talking about properly good equites. Killing off the last of the Gaulic tribes. Pardon me. And slash. So my dude's like, get him! Get him! He's gone, and... one guy left, come on. One guy left. One guy left. One guy left. Seriously, you're going to let him get away? You do, I swear to God. Oh, come on. He's being buffed around by horses. There we go.
Rome will be amazed at such a victory. The day is ours.
Yay. Well, that's a lot. That's a lot. So, trait increase, confident commander, and Marcus Julius becomes a legend. Okay, well, because you're such a famous commander, I'm going to put you here. I'm going to put a tower. Okay, so the Gaulic tribes have been completely pushed out. Just going to do an alternate resolve on that because that is not bad. And he's gone. Dunk. Right, so next turn we'll be able to do stuff. So, the Gauls have suffered some quite severe casualties, and not really going to blame them, but you know.
Yes.
Okay, they're just going to head over there.
Honor.
If I can try and like get towards England, we can then start making trade agreements with those guys. The problem is now, unfortunately, Medellonium is now completely full. It's not even completely full, but it's full of higher ranking skirmishers and warbands who, despite the fact they've got lower armor quality, you know, it's not really looking so fine. I might end up having to try and find a way on getting any sort of better army or something like that. I don't know. Well, anyway, so with those two battles won, we've been able to force the enemy off once again. Macedon, Carthage. I'm not going to attack, for sure. I'm not going to attack Carthage. Not until Gaul has been knocked out. I think Gaul needs to be pushed towards about this point. Once I've taken Toulon, I'll be able to, or for those of you who don't know, that area. Once I've taken that area and taken a couple of settlements around here, I will feel more confident about attacking. Yes. But until then, I really don't know. That wouldn't be a bad idea for a target, but the problem is, who's going to guard Pavatium, sorry, or Patavium? Because obviously now the Gauls are going to go for this target, so I'm going to move my spy over there. So you got another army coming in. It's absolutely crazy. I need to start attacking very, very soon. Right, Asculum now has some kind of defense, which is quite nice. These guys have been retrained, which is very pleasant. We need to retrain the rest of them before we can properly celebrate, but it's better than nothing. Construct an archery range or highway, all of which has the same price. I'm thinking a highway, because where we are, it's kind of a crossroads, because you've got reinforcements, if I needed them, coming from Arretium towards the north. You've got the crossways heading down towards Greece. You've got the roads heading west towards Medellonium. So all of these islands are pretty cool. Or areas, sorry, are pretty cool. How many dudes have you got? Oh, that's a lot of dudes. That's not many dudes. How the hell did I lose that many? Wasn't paying too much attention then, should I? Clearly. How built up is Arretium? It's got a legion barracks. Does Arminium have a legion barracks? No, it only has a militia. How many people do we have in there? Well, these guys didn't suffer any casualties, and if I'm not mistaken, that only has... Yes, that will be the necessary one. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to transfer the hoplites to those areas, so that way these places will have... I'm going to retrain these guys so they're back up to full strength. And then I'm going to withdraw these guys, take them back to Arminium. Decius the Wrathful. What I'm going to do is I'm going to transfer them. So this guy now... So this guy will then start heading over towards the Jester.
Forward! Move depleted, sir. General!
And then... So you can see it's not a very easy situation because we've got multiple problems, tons of crap. House of Julii. And somehow he's bumped into a larger army. Joy.
Can I be of service?
Yes, you can go over to England, like I told you, God knows how long ago.
Delay at once.
At once. £98. Pound. Woo, yeah. Trained. Seleucid Empire versus Pontus. Segesta is going to get some reinforcements. You guys are going to head down over there. No more mercenaries. Well, we've retrained dem lot, and we still haven't got much in the way of forces. 2 more turns before the forum is constructed at Arminium. Anything happening? No, Asculum is pretty much sorted by the moment. Crop rotation, it's not bad. Pretty handy actually. I think I might have crop rotation on this because this is kind of the backwards town. No, I wouldn't say the backwards town, but the calm, non-warlike town.
Sir.
So that can get working. Can get the Equites constructed. 1 more turn before that is constructed. And once again, a large army by the name of, good God, that's a lot of Gaul, is now coming down slowly towards the lines of Rome herself. Holy crap. Yeah, here they come again.
Imperator, move out.
Right, now that our reinforcements are here, let us retrain these guys. Oops. And we built something. What kind of stuff we built? Arminium, a stone wall, huzzah. And a Pavatium is sorted. We're profitable. So, now let us see. I'm going to make a blacksmith. Ah, yes. Now we can have a higher tax rate now. Yeah. Yes. A blacksmith. Once they've recuperated, I'm going to send these guys back to the front because obviously the Gaulic tribes are coming. Slowly we'll get there. Pavatium. Can have a high tax rate. A lot of money's going to come through, and that means lots of cool things will happen. Hopefully. Oh, no. Army. Manius Julius. Political ammo. Inferior engineer. I really hope that we get some decent dudes soon. So far, Marcus Julius and Phoebus the Brave are the only brave guys I've got, and even he's starting to show his age. So, not looking forward to seeing him go. It'll be him that I'll be commanding soon, and I'm not exactly a big fan of that. Right, so, next turn, and 3 guesses as to who's going to be laid siege to first. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. Okay, we're going into Gaulic territory here. Oh, what a surprise! Oh shit, here they come. If I broke their forces at Medulonium, we could at least do something to stop their attacks.
Your honor, out of moves, sir. Out of moves.
Right. Pavatium. Not surprised. Profits are very nice because we've now got a higher siege. Yes, higher siege rate. Aretium has been blessed with a new building. Alright, next turn we're going to have a Temple of Jupiter, so that way it improves the law and order and also adds people's happiness. And it's kind of a cheap building. We've retrained our guys at Arminium. They're all lovely and shiny and awesomeness. What I'm going to do is I'm going to transfer these guys out of Arminium and take them straight
Moves depleted, sir.
Oh yeah. Can I have high? No, I cannot have high. Damn. Right, I'm going to recruit a couple of Hastati now, just so that way we can have some kind of guard. 2 more turns, and then that'll be sorted. Diplomatic information. Armenia and the Seleucids have declared become client kingdom. Interesting. I've not heard of a client kingdom before. You see? I've played this game since '06 and already there's new things happening. Holy crap, that's a lot of infantry. I'm half tempted. No, I can't do anything, can I? Because them buggers are there. Well, hang on. Let me have a look-see. What have we got? Oh, yeah, of course. What can I do? I know. How's their movement range? Right, just out of range. I'm going to send these guys to Segesta to buffer up the reserves. And I'm going to send these guys into Arretium so that way they can get the best kind of equipment. And then I'm going to equip them with a couple of Triarii, a couple of units. And I'm going to then send Marcus Julius to take Medulonium. There's a lot more dudes in it this time.
Imperator.
So, fingers crossed, we'll have some very decent and high quality infantry. In the meantime, let us pray to the gods that we will not have siege laid be upon us. Oh boy. Life is hard in the first half. Ah, too late.
We're under siege.
I thought you were out of range. Okay, how many more turns do these guys have? 7 turns.
General.
Let me think. Well, we can break this siege. We're going to have to break this siege. We're still dictating my damn strategy. Okay, I am in range, so if they try something, I can at least do something about it. Popularity gained with the senates. Oh! Oh! Okay. Ah, that's nice. It's a shame that I'm going to be disappointing them in about 5 turns, but whatever. Okay, let's start really thinking about creating some kind of combat. So,
Yes, master.
what kind of dude is he? Okay, he's got a lot. Lots of skirmishers, but not very well strength. Not very high strength. But that said, he has got reinforcements coming out of his ears. So what I'm going to do is next turn break that siege. And see, what kind of units does this guy have? He has lots of Hastati. Not very high trained infantry, mind, but lots of Hastati. I think he needs some Principes. So I'm going to recruit 2 Principes, and I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. Oh yeah, okay, he's got room for 1, 2, oh, 1 more. Bugger. Right, well, Slinger. Just cause we can. Right, so how many more turns? 7 turns. Okay, save. Pray to the high gods that they don't lay siege. Well, at least these guys don't lay siege. Otherwise, this might be lost. Right, so my Senate dude is about to meet up with yet another either Gaulic or Carthaginian rebels. Okay, so that is Gaulic territory. Can I cross?
Out of moves.
No, I can't. The path has been blocked. Turn has ended, but I've got lots of money. The blacksmith at Arminium has been made, so has the crop rotation, and so has the temple. So now I'm going to start, I'm going to put some, yeah, now I can retrain some people, can't I? Right, I'm going to build a Legion barracks there. I'm going to construct... Let me think, what's a profitable idea? Let's see what an academy does to this kind of environment. And finally, let us get a blacksmith for you, because I totally didn't know that you had a blacksmith. Didn't know that you didn't have a blacksmith. Right, okay, the enemy hasn't laid siege to us, which is a fantastic thing. This is not good. There's Gaulic people going this way. Fuck's sake. They're not going to hold out against them lot. How? Oh god, they're in range. Okay. Okay. Well, this needs to be defended, and they've got another bloody Gaulic bastard coming up as well. Shit. I really want to get these bastards back once I've taken care of them. Right. Let's take on this guy. We slightly outnumber him, but what I'm going to do is definitely defeat this assault and attack his settlement. I might just have to go with the army size I've got and just use it to the best of my abilities, because Madalonium is now slowly becoming becoming less of an easier target, and okay, you know the drill. We've been defending this place for about God knows how long. But this is the time where we will break their siege and somehow miraculously take over one of their settlements again. Nothing says that more than the ominous sound of... Just don't mind me, I'm muttering. Okay, I think everyone who needs to be here is here. Yeah. Great. Right, as again, I'm going to cut recording, and I'll see you when I've redeployed. And we're back. So, about 10 minutes of deployments and everything. We now arrive to the front. See that the Gaulic army is quite powerful. But as per usual, we'll just do the standard procedure of sling them for a few seconds, wait for them to do the inevitable charge, getting themselves killed in the process, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to break the siege. I'm going to send the army from down south who's defending Segesta, and we're going to break the enemy's forces and we're going to attack, because it's now just starting to take the piss with the amount of same tactics. And I can't bleed these buggers dry because they've got too much territory. So unfortunately in this case it's going to be a case of where I'm going to have to sacrifice a number of these guys to capture and to secure the front. I'm going to see if I can try and flank one of these guys, because I remember the last time I did this. In fact, it was no different to this. Right. So, redeploy as such. These guys form up on the right hand flank. In a sense, this is teaching me quite a bit about how to actually play this game properly. When you're against an army that doesn't have too much in the way of armor, it's always handy to have something which can easily teach you how to work against it. So, how tired are you guys? Not too bad, not too bad. Okay, and stop. Start moving. You guys, stop running. You don't need to now. Precipice. If they do charge you, you know what to do. Triple team. Da -da -da. Now what are you planning? Right. I am now within range of firing. As you can see, lots of damage is being caused. Don't you dare say you're retreating. We got 2 barbarian warlords, which is quite nice because that means if we kill both of them, we get to have the advantage of they're going to go for it, aren't they? Yep, they're going for it. Come on, I dare you. I double dare you. I triple dare you. In fact, I quadruple dare you. Right, I'm going to move my guys towards the right hand. A little bit closer to my men. About this line. Still, it's nice to have some equites on our side. I didn't pay too much attention to cavalry when I was not really skilled with this game. He's kind of countering my ability to flank, so move up the guys. Literally side shift him. Because we're breaking one hand of the flank, so what I'm going to do now... kind of form up a... Right, they're going to go for it.